What the fuck are you doing?
I'm telling Auntie on you. I'm telling Auntie.
Why did you just... Why did you just... The fuck? Yes, and we gotta protect... What the fuck are you doing?
I'm telling Auntie on you. I'm telling Auntie.
Why did you just... Why did you just... The fuck? Yes, and we gotta protect... What the fuck are you doing?
I'm telling Auntie on you. I'm telling Auntie.
Why did you just...
The United States was testing a new weapon off the coast of Australia when a catastrophic accident occurred. The resulting mushroom cloud rivaled a nuclear detonation. The nearest city was destroyed in an instant. Local authorities mobilized search and rescue teams immediately, only to find the situation far worse than anyone had anticipated. The weapon that detonated was not conventional. It was a wide-area pulse weapon, and the electromagnetic pulse it generated blanketed the entire island. This pulse was capable of instantaneously destroying the neural function of any living organism within range, producing fatal neurological collapse. The scale of the disaster made a coordinated official response impossible. The government was forced to call for civilian volunteers. Planes began landing on the island in succession. The moment volunteers disembarked, all phones and communication devices were confiscated. The military clearly had no interest in allowing photographs or accounts of conditions on the ground to reach social media. Most volunteers had come because they had family or friends on the island when the disaster struck. This was not the kind of event that drew strangers unless money was the motivator. Ava's husband, Mitch, had been on the island on a business trip when disaster hit. He hadn't been heard from since. She signed up to find him.
Heck nah.
What she hadn't considered was that his hotel was located in a city directly adjacent to the blast zone, a place still burning when she arrived. For safety reasons, the official response had to begin from the outer districts and work inward. Ava was assigned to a body recovery unit. Before the teams deployed, a military officer gave a briefing. They had encountered reanimated corpses during the relief operations. These were not resurrections in any meaningful sense. The electromagnetic pulse appeared to have triggered some form of mutation in the brain tissue, producing creatures that resembled zombies in popular fiction. They moved slowly and showed no aggressive behavior. If spotted, volunteers were to fire a signal flare and leave them to the soldiers. Under no circumstances were volunteers to engage. Buses took the teams to their assigned districts. Working in pairs, they entered houses and began the work. Ava stood in the first home and couldn't move for a moment. 3 members of a family lay on the floor, a couple and their child. The tap was still running. Nothing in the room had been disturbed. They had simply fallen where they stood. Outside, bodies were being lined up along the road.
You have like 3 trades.
Flip you. Really? Brother, I said I already told you no. Please leave me alone. Please fuck off.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Give base me out, give base me out.
He doesn't stop adding, bro.
Don't cancel, just let him keep adding and then ready up. So it just wastes his time, because you have no trades.
Road in neat rows, loaded onto trucks by the truckload. Ava's first partner walked off the job immediately. The second, a man named Wallace, worked like a machine, no visible reaction to anything he encountered. He had come for the money and nothing else. The two of them quickly ran into a practical problem. A man who must have weighed well over 200 kilograms. They had to call for help. They had half convinced themselves the zombies were a fabricated detail when a signal flare went up nearby. The soldiers' response was swift and without ceremony. Not long afterward, Ava and Wallace found themselves standing motionless in a doorway, utterly still, its appearance deeply disturbing. Ava had braced herself for it. She was still shaking. taken. Wallace fired the flare. The soldiers came and it was over. The recovered bodies were taken to a central location and buried together. But Ava couldn't stop thinking about Mitch. That night, while the other volunteers gathered, she marked the hotel on her map and slipped away with her essentials. A soldier spotted her before she reached the street. She went back and tried a different approach, finding Wallace at the gathering and asking him directly to help her get past the perimeter. Whether it was sympathy or something else, he agreed immediately. The next day, the two of them found a working motorcycle